Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video, I want to give you guys an update on what is exactly happening right now with Bitcoin. And I just want to say real quick, nothing at all is happening with Bitcoin. We are still at $19,000. Okay, so guys, Bitcoin, right, as you guys can clearly see, okay, has been hovering between $19,000 and even above $20,000 for the past few weeks now. And if I really zoom out, guys, right, you guys can obviously clearly see, and I've told you guys this many times, right, ever since we had this dip, ever since June, right? Who remembers when Bitcoin, right, not even just Bitcoin, but the whole cryptocurrency market, okay, not even just crypto, even the stock market, right, dropped like crazy, okay, back in June, right? You guys can clearly see that Bitcoin was in fact at about $31,000, and then it did in fact drop all the way back down to pretty much $18,000. You guys can clearly see that, right? And ever since we had that drop, guys, Bitcoin, okay, obviously you guys can clearly see this, that Bitcoin has been, okay, on the support level, right? It's been hovering between, $18,000 all the way up to about $24,000, which is all the way up here, okay? So for the past few months, right, over 3 months, okay, ever since June, Bitcoin, okay, has not been moving too much, guys, right? We all know that. And if I zoom in, guys, okay, and let me just show you guys this real quick, right? That you guys can obviously clearly see that Bitcoin did in fact have this pump up, right? So it pumped all the way up to $22,000. We were in fact at $18,000, and then it did in fact have a pump up all the way to 22K, and then it dipped once again. Of course, right? It dipped once again, guys. Okay, so Bitcoin dipped all the way back down to pretty much $18,000, and then ever since then, guys, we had this dip, right, when Bitcoin was in fact at 22K and it dipped all the way back down to $18,000. Ever since then, guys, you guys can obviously clearly see that Bitcoin has not been moving at all, right? Like legit at all. For the past few weeks, legit almost a month, Bitcoin has not been moving. Okay, we have been stuck on $19,000 for a few weeks now, right? Bitcoin, yes, a few times, yes. You guys can clearly see that Bitcoin did in fact go up $20,000 right here, 2 times, right? Twice. Bitcoin went up, $20,000, but then it just dipped again. Okay, back down to pretty much, $19,000, even $18,000 right down here. Okay, so obviously, guys, Bitcoin has not been, doing anything too fancy or interesting, right? We haven't seen a huge pump or dump. Okay, we have just been pretty much on, the support level right here for Bitcoin. You guys can obviously, clearly see that for the past few weeks, coming up to a month now. Okay, and I'm telling you guys right now, okay. And I've been, for the past few days, I've been literally warning you guys and telling you guys and giving you guys a little heads up that yes, we will eventually see Bitcoin drop, and it will eventually happen, guys. Okay, it will happen, right? Bitcoin has to do something really soon, guys. Okay, let me just show you guys what I mean. So let me just zoom out a bit here, right? So you guys can clearly see, right, we did in fact have this falling wedge for Bitcoin, right, from its previous all-time highs back last November to where we are now. Okay, so this is obviously a falling wedge. You guys can obviously clearly see that Bitcoin pretty much dropped significantly, okay, from ever since last November from its previous all-time highs. Okay, so this is in fact a 70% drop, right? And obviously we had 2 bear flags, one right here, okay, and of course one right here. And always, guys, okay, always I always got to remind you guys this, but every time we do in fact have a bear flag, there's an 85% chance that in a bear flag it will drop. Okay, so it's obviously a really high chance that every time we are in fact in a bear flag, it will in fact drop. And that's exactly what Bitcoin did. Okay, so obviously we didn't have this bear flag, right? So obviously Bitcoin dropped significantly and then a breakout, right? High highs, high lows, high highs, high lows. I couldn't create another high. So then it dropped, guys. You guys can obviously clearly see that, right? So obviously Bitcoin significantly, absolutely crashed down. And then we had another bear flag. So we had another breakout from this drop, okay? So again, high lows, high lows. Couldn't create another high. So then it dropped once again. That's exactly what Bitcoin did. And right now, guys, okay, you guys can clearly see that Bitcoin is now touching this resistance line. You guys can clearly see that it's touching it literally. So Bitcoin, okay, any day now, any day, any week, okay, but I feel like in the next few days Bitcoin has to do something. Either Bitcoin, right, it's gonna have a pump up, okay, and if it does in fact pump up, right, if Bitcoin does in fact go above this resistance line, then yes, it could potentially have a pump up, right, maybe all the way up to, you know, $25,000, maybe even $30,000, maybe even higher, 35k, even 40k, maybe. I'm not saying that's 100% going to happen, but who realistically really knows? Okay, Bitcoin has to do something really soon. But honestly, guys, my own personal humble opinion, I think we will in fact see a downside for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is going to drop. I've told you guys this many times. Bitcoin is going to drop. Now, of course, this is just my own personal opinion. I'm not saying that this is in fact 100% going to happen, but I just have a feeling that Bitcoin has to drop, guys. Okay, it just has to, right? With the Fed, okay, interest rates rising and whatnot, okay. You know, with the war that's going on right now, you know, the whole economy in general is just, you know, not looking too good at all. Bitcoin and the whole crypto market, not even just the crypto market, but also the stock market has to drop, guys. So I would say, guys, okay, in the next few days, maybe even potentially in the next few weeks, okay, Bitcoin's going to drop. Most likely maybe to about $15,000, you know, maybe even $16,000. Okay, I'm not going to push it too low, maybe $16,000. Okay, so we will in fact see, you know, Bitcoin have a drop, guys, in the next few days. You guys can obviously clearly see Bitcoin has to do something really soon. Okay, and honestly, guys, we might actually create another bear flag. Maybe, right? Just like what we had right here and right here. It's going to happen right here. Maybe. But right now, guys, Bitcoin is obviously, you know, consolidating. Okay, like I said, you know, Bitcoin has been stuck between $19,000 and $20,000 for the past few weeks, coming up to a month now. Okay, almost a month. Bitcoin has literally been stuck on $19,000. It has not been moving. So it just has to drop. Okay, I don't see a pump happening. If it does in fact pump, cool. You know what I mean? Then it pumped, right? But I'm telling you right now, there's a higher chance of Bitcoin dropping, okay, in the next few days, and of course in the next few weeks maybe. We will in fact see a drop for Bitcoin and of course the whole crypto market. And when it does drop, guys, when I see a Bitcoin at $16,000, $15,000, $14,000, $12,000, even potentially lower than that, I'm going all in on Bitcoin. What do I mean by that? I am buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. I'm going to try to, you know, buy as much Bitcoins as I possibly can. And of course, Ethereum. We can't forget about Ethereum, right? And of course, other altcoins, right? There are some, you know, other altcoins that I am in fact keeping my eye on, like for example, Cardano, okay, Avalanche, right? Solana, Chainlink, Polygon, BNB, XRP, even the meme coins, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, right? I do obviously, you know, invest my other, you know, I do obviously move my money around to, you know, other cryptocurrencies. I don't just invest into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, I'm not a Bitcoin maximus or Ethereum maximus. Okay, I do obviously move my money around. I legit invest in like almost 50 different altcoins in the cryptocurrency market. Okay, so, but, you know, my main investments and focus is obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know what I mean? Because they are in fact obviously the leaders. They are obviously, you know, the top of the largest cryptocurrencies, okay, in the whole crypto market, Bitcoin being number one and, you know, Ethereum being number two, right? Ethereum is obviously the largest altcoin in the market. But yeah, guys, we will in fact see Bitcoin drop to, you know, $16,000. Okay, I feel like $16,000, maybe even $15,000 in, you know, maybe I wouldn't say the next few days, maybe in the next few weeks, okay, but sometime maybe November or December this year, we will in fact see Bitcoin drop. Okay, it just has to drop, guys. Okay, there's no way for Bitcoin right now to pump. Okay, and Bitcoin, yes, as I showed you guys, it is in fact, you know, consolidating. You know, like I said many times, Bitcoin hasn't really been doing anything too interesting at all, guys. You know, we have been stuck at $19,000. Okay, we've been seeing Bitcoin stuck at $19,000 for quite some time now, like literally. You know what I mean? Like, look at this, right? It just hasn't been moving at all. You know what I mean? Like, Bitcoin has not been moving for the past few weeks. So that being said, guys, that's Bitcoin. I know for a fact that Bitcoin will in fact drop. Obviously, that is just my own personal opinion. Okay, you guys let me know in the comments down below. What is your opinion? Where do you guys see Bitcoin, okay, in the next few weeks and of course few months? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know. Personally, I see it dropping to maybe, $16,000, $15,000, and maybe even lower, right? So we will see. I'm not saying that this is 100% happening, okay, for Bitcoin to drop. I just have a feeling that there's a high chance of it happening. Okay, I'm not saying it's 100% going to happen. So that being said, guys, let me show you guys the Fear and Greed Index right now for the cryptocurrency markets. We are now at 23, so we're still in extreme fear mode. So obviously everyone is still extremely fearful. Obviously, this has not been moving too crazy, obviously, because the whole crypto market hasn't really been moving at all. You know what I mean? So other than that, guys, we are still in fear mode. Okay, so it's obviously still a great time to buy, guys. While everyone else is fearful, we got to be greedy. We got to do the complete opposite of what everyone else is doing. While everyone else is fearful, losing faith with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and whatnot, right? Panic selling, okay, selling at a loss and whatnot, losing money. We got to do the complete opposite, guys. We got to be greedy. We got to start buying. We got to start investing. We got to start accumulating, right? Obviously, this is not financial advice, guys, but we all know that, okay? We are obviously, in fact, in a bear flag. So, yes, guys, you know it. It is, in fact, another red day, okay? So, it's another red day for the crypto market. You guys can clearly see that most, altcoins, okay, and of course, including Bitcoin, are, in fact, in the reds. You guys can clearly see that majority of cryptocurrencies today are, in fact, in the reds. So to end this video off, I'm gonna quickly go through it just to show you guys what's happening with Bitcoin and of course other altcoins. So Bitcoin is still at $19,000, like what we talked about. It is down over 1% today, 1.5%. You guys can clearly see that. Ethereum is down over 2%, 2.3%, still at $1,300. Ethereum hasn't been moving at all as well. Okay, BNB is having a slight dip as well, still at $271. XRP is currently at 46 cents, down over 3%. Cardano currently at 35 cents, down 3%. Cardano has actually been dropping, guys, right? ADA has actually been dropping for the past few days. Okay, I remember seeing Cardano drop like 9% a couple days ago. So that was absolutely crazy. Okay, so Cardano has been dropping, and I feel like Cardano is going to drop even more. And this is one of those altcoins that I actually do believe in. Charles Hoskinson. Okay, obviously a really smart person. I do believe in what he says. Okay, you can call me dumb, whatever, but the creator of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, I do believe what he says and what he says. You know what I mean? He's a really smart person, and I just like Cardano in general. You know what I mean? So I'm obviously investing into Cardano, obviously for long term. Okay, and I'm obviously staking most of my Cardano, pretty much all of them, right? So Solana, okay, is now below $30. Okay, I was gonna say 30,000, but $30. It is down over 3%, 3.6%. You guys can clearly see that. Dogecoin is now at 5 cents. I think yesterday we saw Dogecoin at like 6 cents, but now it's at 5 cents. So it's having a slight dip, 0.27. Polygon having a slight dip as well, 0.34%, currently at 86 cents. Polkadot still at $6, down over 2%. Shiba Inu down over 2% as well. Shiba Inu, okay, it's a great buy in my opinion right now. Okay, it's a decent buy. Uniswap is having a slight pump, 1.8%. Litecoin dipping, Cosmos Atom dipping, Chainlink down over 3% at $7. Okay. XLM down 1.5%. Ethereum Classic down 3%. Same with FTX token. Crow having a slight dip. Near Protocol down over 5%. Algorand, okay, down over 3%, almost 4%. Quant is down a whopping 10%, over 10%. Almost 11%. You guys can clearly see that. So Quant today is absolutely dropping. That's at 11%. It just changed. So yeah, Quant is dipping today like crazy. Bitcoin Cash down 2%, VeChain down 3%, Filecoin down 2%, Terra Luna Classic down 9%. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so yeah, guys, you guys can obviously clearly see that a lot of cryptocurrencies are in fact down. Okay, so even the gaming cryptocurrency Decentraland down over 3%, Sandbox down over 4%. percent. Theta Network is down over 2%. Theta Network right now is below $1. Okay, so it's dipping. Axie Infinity, another gaming cryptocurrency, down over 4%. Okay, currently at $10. A great buy right now for Axie Infinity, in my opinion. Helium is down over 4%, currently at $4. So yeah, you guys can clearly see that majority of cryptocurrencies today is a fact down. You guys can see Engine Coin, okay, is down over 1%, currently at 43 cents. Great buy to buy some Engine Coin. Obviously, Engine Coin is one of those altcoins that I do invest in as well. But yes, guys, you guys can obviously clearly see that majority of these cryptocurrencies in the crypto market today are in fact in the reds. Some of them are in fact dropping 2, 3, 4%, and some of them are dropping over 10%, right? Like Quant. Okay, so it's one of those days again, guys. Okay, nothing too interesting is in fact happening in the cryptocurrency market, but I feel like in the next few days, okay, we just have to see something really, really soon. Okay, especially for Bitcoin. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So we will potentially see Bitcoin drop, okay, potentially to $16,000, maybe even lower than that. Okay, so 16K Bitcoin is in fact coming, guys, in the next few weeks, maybe even potentially the next few months. We will in fact see Bitcoin drop. Okay, it just has to drop, guys. Okay, the whole economy is just not looking too good at all, guys, all that. So Bitcoin just has to drop. Okay, so that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please go down below right now, give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I really would appreciate that. It also helps with the YouTube algorithm. So if you guys could please give this video a thumbs up, I really would appreciate that. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are in fact new to the channel. I really would appreciate that as well. So let's get to 3,000 subscribers. And on that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace.